In a galaxy ruled by the oppressive Slaneth Empire, the once peaceful Tuons and many other subjugated races find themselves in a relentless struggle for survival. The Slaneth, brutal conquerors with unmatched technological prowess, have enslaved countless worlds, ruling through fear and unyielding power. Yet, within the heart of the Slaneth capital, a beacon of hope remains hidden, a captive queen, her existence shrouded in secrecy to prevent the flicker of rebellion. Queen Mirabel, the ethereal and resilient leader of the Tuons, endures her imprisonment with unwavering hope. Her plight is dire, bound by high-tech restraints and surrounded by enemies. But in the darkest depths of this alien metropolis, an unexpected savior emerges. John, a human soldier scarred by loss and driven by an unyielding sense of justice, receives a covert message from the Resistance. The Queen's location has been revealed, sparking a fire within him to undertake an impossible mission. With a team of skilled allies, John embarks on a perilous journey into the heart of enemy territory. Their goal to rescue Queen Mirabel and ignite a revolution that will change the fate of the galaxy. As John and his team navigate the treacherous terrain of the Slaneth capital, they face overwhelming odds, fierce battles, and deep-seated secrets. They will encounter unexpected allies, confront their deepest fears, and make sacrifices that will test their resolve. Through courage, unity, and relentless determination, they strive to liberate not just the Queen, but all who suffer under the Slaneth's iron grip. This is a tale of heroism and hope, of rebellion against tyranny, and the indomitable spirit of those who dare to defy the odds. Join us on this epic journey as we uncover the saga of a brave human who dared to challenge an empire, and the captive alien queen whose liberation could spark the flames of freedom across the stars. And so, the story begins. In a galaxy ruled by the iron fist of the Slaneth Empire, the peaceful Tuons, known for their art and science, found themselves under brutal subjugation. The Slaneth's dominance was absolute, crushing any sign of rebellion with overwhelming force. Their latest conquest, the Tuon homeworld, lay silent under the oppressive weight of occupation. Queen Mirabel, the beacon of hope for the Tuons, was hidden deep within the Slaneth capital. Her confinement was a high-tech nightmare, her every movement restricted by energy restraints that drained her strength. Despite her dire situation, Mirabel's resolve remained unbroken. She clung to the hope that one day, her people would rise again. Meanwhile, on a distant planet, John, a battle-hardened soldier with a tragic past, received a coded message. It was from a resistance member within the Slaneth capital, detailing the Queen's location. The message reignited a fire within him, a call to arms against the tyranny that had taken everything from him. He vowed to rescue Queen Mirabel, not just for the Tuons but for every species suffering under Slaneth rule. John's past was a tapestry of loss and defiance. His family had been slaughtered during a Slaneth raid, fueling his relentless pursuit of justice. He gathered a small team of trusted allies, each skilled in their own right. There was Alex, a tech specialist with a knack for hacking into the most secure systems, Maria, a stealth expert who could move unseen in the shadows, and Leon, a weapons expert whose precision with a rifle was unmatched. As they prepared for the mission, John detailed the plan to infiltrate the heavily guarded Slaneth capital. They would use advanced stealth suits to blend in with their surroundings, bypassing security measures and reaching the Queen's location. The team listened intently, their loyalty to John evident in their unwavering attention. Before they set out, John took a moment to write a letter to his family. He poured his heart into the words, expressing his hopes and fears. He promised that their deaths would not be in vain, that he would fight to his last breath to end the Slaneth's reign of terror. "We can't let them win." "Not this time," John whispered to himself as he folded the letter and tucked it away. The team set off under the cover of darkness, their mission clear. They navigated through the oppressive atmosphere of the Slaneth capital, where advanced technology and strict surveillance made every step a potential death sentence. The cold, metallic feel of the buildings and the eerie silence, occasionally broken by distant screams, heightened their sense of urgency. As they approached the outer perimeter, John's mind was a whirlwind of thoughts. The oppressive rule of the Slaneth, their tight security measures, and the potential loss of more lives weighed heavily on him. Yet, he couldn't afford to falter. The hope of countless enslaved races depended on their success. In the moments before they breached the perimeter, John turned to his team. "Are you sure about this?" Maria asked, her voice steady but filled with concern. "We stick to the plan. No matter what," John replied, his voice resolute. With a final nod, they activated their stealth suits and slipped into the shadows, determined to rescue the captive queen and ignite a revolution that would change the fate of the galaxy forever. The team moved silently through the outskirts of the Slaneth capital, their stealth suits rendering them nearly invisible. The oppressive heat and sticky humidity of the capital's atmosphere clung to them, making every step a challenge. The hum of security drones hovered above, a constant reminder of the high stakes. As they approached the first checkpoint, they encountered a Slaneth patrol. The brutal nature of the Slaneth soldiers was on full display as they tormented a group of captured civilians. John's grip tightened around his weapon, but he knew they couldn't afford to engage. Bypassing the checkpoint with the help of Alex's hacking skills, they slipped deeper into the capital. The advanced stealth technology they used was their only advantage. Maria led the way, her movements graceful and precise, guiding them through the maze of security measures. They reached a secure location where they could regroup and assess their next move. It was there they met Kara, an unexpected ally. Her eyes were filled with a fierce determination that matched John's own. She revealed her background as a former Slaneth soldier who had defected after witnessing the atrocities committed by her own people. Her knowledge of the capital's layout and security schedules was invaluable. "I want them gone as much as you do," Kara said, her voice filled with conviction. John hesitated for a moment, weighing the risks of trusting her. But her information was too crucial to ignore. The team adjusted their plan based on Kara's intel, devising a new strategy to reach the Queen. They moved forward, but their progress was nearly halted by a security drone that almost exposed their position. The tension was palpable as they froze, waiting for the drone to pass. When it finally moved on, they resumed their journey, the close call serving as a stark reminder of the dangers they faced. As they navigated the labyrinthine streets, the oppressive heat and the smell of burning fuel made the environment even more hostile. The cold, hard ground beneath their feet and the towering Slaneth structures casting long shadows added to the sense of foreboding. John's mind was a whirlwind of doubts about trusting Kara, but he pushed them aside, focusing on the mission. The team members showcased their individual skills and contributions, each playing a vital role in their progress. "This is suicide, John," Alex muttered, his voice barely audible. "We stick to the plan. No matter what," John replied firmly. The initial tension and distrust between John's team and Kara began to fade as she proved her loyalty. During an ambush by a Slaneth patrol, Kara's quick thinking and combat skills saved them from certain capture, solidifying her place within the group. As they pressed on, Kara hinted at a deeper secret within the Slaneth hierarchy, adding a layer of intrigue and suspense to their mission. The team's reactions and decisions aligned with their established characters, each step bringing them closer to their goal. The infiltration had begun, and with it, the first real hope of liberating the enslaved races. The path ahead was fraught with danger, but they were ready to face it, united in their resolve to rescue Queen Mirabel and ignite a revolution. As they penetrated deeper into the Slaneth capital, the team encountered increasing security and advanced technology. The labyrinthine corridors were equipped with automated defenses and complex security systems that hummed ominously, ever vigilant. John led the way, his senses heightened, and his mind focused on the mission. At a critical juncture, they approached a heavily fortified checkpoint. Alex, the tech specialist, swiftly moved to a nearby security terminal. His fingers danced over the holographic interface, hacking into the system with practiced ease. The tense moments stretched as the team stood guard, their eyes darting around for any sign of trouble. The terminal emitted a soft chime, and the security alarms were disabled. The team exhaled collectively, their immediate crisis averted. John motioned for them to move forward, deeper into the heart of the Slaneth's domain. As they navigated the dark, oppressive tunnels, Maria's keen eyes spotted a hidden hatch partially concealed by debris. She signaled to John, who carefully pried it open to reveal an ancient underground tunnel system. It was a forgotten escape route used by the Tuans long ago. The discovery was a stroke of luck, offering them a hidden path to the Queen's location. John made a quick decision to split the team, increasing their risk but covering more ground. He took Maria and Leon with him, while Alex and Kara took another route. The tunnels were a maze, and the oppressive darkness was punctuated by occasional flickering lights. The air was thick with the sharp, metallic smell of decay and machinery, and every step echoed with the distant sound of unseen machinery. As John's group progressed, they stumbled upon a holding area filled with imprisoned civilians. The sight tugged at John's heart, but time was of the essence. He faced a moral dilemma: should they attempt to free the prisoners now or stay focused on the mission to rescue the Queen? "We can't save everyone. We have to stay focused," John muttered, trying to convince himself as much as his team. The civilians looked at them with desperate eyes, and John made a promise he hoped he could keep. "We will come back for you," he said, his voice filled with resolve. Continuing their journey, they encountered Kara's team at the next junction. Kara's expression was strained, and as they prepared to move on, she revealed her deep connection to Queen Mirabel. The Queen was more than just a leader to her, she was family, the last of her bloodline. "She's more than just a queen to me," Kara confessed, her voice trembling with emotion. The revelation added a new layer of urgency to their mission. The trust issues within the team grew, but John's determination and Kara's vulnerability helped solidify their resolve. They pressed on, driven by a shared purpose and the looming threat of discovery. The oppressive darkness and the constant beeping and whirring of the security systems kept them on edge. Finally, they reached the inner sanctum, a high-tech labyrinth of corridors and security checkpoints. The walls were cold and rough under their hands, and the distant sound of footsteps echoed through the corridors. John knew they were close, but the most challenging part of their mission was still ahead. The team reached the heavily guarded chamber where Queen Mirabel was held. The ornate prison was a stark contrast to the bleak corridors they had navigated. Advanced restraints glowed ominously, binding the Queen to a central pillar. John and Kara exchanged a glance, their resolve hardening. Suddenly, Slaneth guards appeared and a fierce battle erupted. The clang of weapons and the sound of blaster fire filled the chamber. Leon's precision shots took down several guards, while Maria's agility allowed her to evade and strike with lethal efficiency. John's combat skills were put to the test as he fought off attackers, determined to reach the Queen. Amid the chaos, John and Kara worked together to break Queen Mirabel's restraints. Kara's knowledge of Slaneth technology proved invaluable as they disabled the energy bonds. Mirabel collapsed into their arms, her strength drained but her spirit unbroken. "We don't have much time," she whispered, urgency in her voice. "The Slaneth are planning a massive assault on the resistance bases." The revelation sent a shock wave through the team. They had to decide whether to escape immediately or gather more intelligence. The debate was cut short by the arrival of reinforcements. Kara, driven by her personal vendetta, confronted a Slaneth commander who had tormented her family. The confrontation was intense, and Kara's resolve shone as she fought with unparalleled fury. "This is for my family," she spat, defeating the commander with a final, decisive blow. With the Queen freed and vital intel secured, the team made a narrow escape. They fought their way out of the chamber, the taste of fear and adrenaline sharp in their mouths. The feel of the cold, smooth floor beneath their feet was a constant reminder of the peril they faced. As they fled, the Queen's revelation about the Slaneth's plans loomed over them. The conspiracy within the Empire was deeper than they had imagined. They barely escaped as the chamber doors closed behind them, sealing off the pursuing guards. "We're getting you out of here," John assured the Queen, his voice steady despite the chaos around them. The team regrouped, their immediate goal achieved but their mission far from over. Queen Mirabel's strength and wisdom were evident, her leadership a beacon in the darkness. John's bravery and Kara's resolve had been tested, and they had emerged victorious, but the fight was just beginning. The team navigated the dark, claustrophobic tunnels, the oppressive air thick with the musty smell of decay. The distant sound of collapsing walls and explosions echoed through the labyrinthine passageways, a constant reminder of the danger that lurked around every corner. John led the way, his senses alert despite the throbbing pain from his injury. Their progress was slow, hindered by the relentless pursuit of Slaneth forces. Every now and then they encountered a patrol, resulting in a series of skirmishes. The team's coordinated efforts and quick reflexes allowed them to fend off the attackers, but each encounter left them more exhausted and wary. Amidst the chaos, Kara's keen eyes spotted a hidden passage partially obscured by debris. She signaled to the team, and they cautiously approached the concealed entrance. It was an old Tuan escape route, a relic from a bygone era when the Tuans had fought valiantly against their oppressors. "This way," Kara whispered, her voice barely audible above the distant rumble of collapsing tunnels. The team followed her into the narrow passage, their footsteps echoing against the cold, wet stones. The tunnel was damp, the air thick with the scent of earth and history. As they made their way through the hidden route, disaster struck. A sudden tremor caused the walls to shake, and chunks of debris began to fall. In the chaos, John threw himself over Queen Mirabel, shielding her from the falling rubble. A sharp pain shot through his side as a piece of debris struck him, and he collapsed, his vision swimming. "John." Kara's voice was filled with panic as she rushed to his side. Blood seeped through his clothing, and the color drained from his face. The team quickly assessed his injury, their concern palpable. "We need to keep moving," Queen Mirabel urged, her voice steady despite the fear in her eyes. "If we stay here, they'll find us." With Kyra and Leon supporting John, the team pressed on. Every step was a struggle, the pain in John's side a constant reminder of the price they were paying for their mission. Despite his injury, John's determination never wavered. They had to get the Queen to safety. As they navigated the treacherous tunnel, Kara stumbled upon an ancient artifact embedded in the wall. It was a Tuan relic, its intricate designs glowing faintly in the dim light. The artifact hummed with a faint energy, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness. "This artifact. It might be the key to our victory," Queen Mirabel said, her eyes reflecting the soft glow of the relic. She carefully extracted it, the significance of their discovery filling her with renewed determination. Suddenly, the tunnel began to collapse. The Slaneth had sabotaged their route, intending to bury them alive. The team sprinted towards the exit, the ground shaking beneath their feet. The sound of crumbling walls and falling debris filled the air, a cacophony of destruction that spurred them on. They burst out into the open, the fresh, earthy scent of the jungle a stark contrast to the oppressive air of the tunnels. The sight of towering, bioluminescent trees and vibrant alien wildlife greeted them, a world teeming with life and color. "We can't stop now. We're too close," John said, his voice weak but resolute. The team set up a temporary camp in the dense jungle, finally allowing themselves a moment to breathe. As they tended to John's injuries and assessed their situation, the reality of their escape began to sink in. They had narrowly avoided capture, but the journey was far from over. The ancient artifact in Queen Mirabel's hands was a symbol of hope, a reminder of the fight that still lay ahead. "We need to find shelter. John's hurt, and we're not safe here," Kara said, her voice filled with urgency. The team nodded in agreement, their resolve unbroken despite the trials they had faced. With John's injury stabilized and their spirits lifted by the beauty of the jungle, they prepared to move deeper into the wilderness. The dense foliage and vibrant colors of the alien landscape offered them a temporary sanctuary, a place to regroup and plan their next move. The team set up a temporary camp in the jungle, the soothing aroma of medicinal herbs mingling with the vibrant colors and sounds of the surrounding wildlife. John's injury worsened, requiring immediate attention. Queen Mirabel and Kara ventured into the jungle, searching for medicinal plants to aid in his recovery. As they navigated the dense foliage, they encountered a group of native jungle dwellers. The natives, initially perceiving them as a threat, surrounded them with wary eyes and weapons drawn. A tense standoff ensued, the atmosphere thick with uncertainty. Queen Mirabel stepped forward, her diplomatic skills coming to the forefront. She communicated with the natives, using her knowledge of their language and customs to gain their trust. Her words were calm and reassuring, a stark contrast to the tense situation. "We share a common enemy," Mirabel explained, her voice steady. The natives, recognizing her sincerity and understanding their plight, lowered their weapons. They offered their assistance, providing shelter and healing herbs for John. Back at the camp, the team worked to stabilize John's condition. The natives' knowledge of medicinal plants proved invaluable, their healing concoctions unfamiliar yet effective. John's breathing steadied, and the color slowly returned to his face. The team learned about the natives, their history, and their knowledge of the Slaneth. The natives had faced oppression for generations, their resilience and resourcefulness a testament to their strength. The rough, natural texture of their shelters and the cool, refreshing touch of a nearby jungle stream added a sense of calm and stability. As John's condition improved, the team began to discuss their next steps. Queen Mirabel's diplomatic skills had not only secured their safety, but also built an alliance with the natives. The unity and strength found in diversity became a central theme, driving their determination to continue the fight. Kara adapted quickly, her role evolving as she learned from the natives. She grew into a leadership role, her confidence and skills expanding with each passing day. The vibrant colors and sounds of the jungle became a backdrop for their preparations, a reminder of the life and hope they were fighting to protect. "We need to stay strong," Queen Mirabel said, addressing the team and the natives. "Together, we can defeat the Slaneth." The native leader nodded, his eyes reflecting a shared resolve. "Why should we trust you?" he had asked initially, but now trust had been established. They were united by a common goal, their strength amplified by their diversity. As they prepared for the challenges ahead, the team found solace in their newfound allies. The jungle sanctuary offered them a place to heal, to plan, and to strengthen their bonds. The soothing aroma of medicinal herbs, the taste of unfamiliar healing concoctions, and the vibrant life around them created an environment of hope and resilience. "John needs help." "Please," Kara had pleaded earlier, and now that help had been extended. The natives' knowledge of the Slaneth's weaknesses became a crucial part of their strategy, adding depth to their plans. The unity and strength found in diversity, coupled with their shared determination, set the stage for the next phase of their mission. As the team and the natives worked together, their resolve grew stronger, their purpose clearer. They were ready to face the challenges ahead, united in their fight against the Slaneth. The native sanctuary became a haven for John and his team as he gradually healed. The rhythmic sound of native drums and chants filled the air, blending with the rich, earthy scent of the jungle after rain. The team, now reinforced by their new allies, began to prepare for the next phase of their mission. Queen Mirabel held strategic discussions with the native leaders, their knowledge of the jungle and Slaneth weaknesses proving invaluable. Together, they devised a comprehensive plan to strike at the heart of the Slaneth's power. The intricate, organic architecture of the sanctuary served as a backdrop to these vital conversations, its beauty a stark contrast to the dire stakes of their mission. Kara immersed herself in the native culture, learning their traditions and gaining their trust. Her confidence grew as she adapted to her new role, her skills and leadership abilities becoming more pronounced with each passing day. The taste of native cuisine, both exotic and nourishing, became a familiar comfort in the midst of their preparations. The team trained rigorously, honing their skills and preparing for the final assault. They uncovered hidden weapons and supplies provided by the natives, their hand-carved tools and weapons a testament to their resourcefulness. The feel of these tools in their hands instilled a sense of readiness and determination. One evening, John and Queen Mirabel found a quiet moment to reflect on their journey. They sat by a stream, the cool, refreshing touch of the water calming their nerves. "We've come this far. We can't stop now," John said, his voice filled with resolve. Queen Mirabel nodded, her eyes filled with determination. "Together, we can defeat them," she replied, her voice steady and confident. Their bond strengthened by their shared experiences and the challenges they had faced. With the plan in place, the team prepared for action. The potential consequences of their mission loomed large, but their resolve remained unshaken. "I'm ready. Let's do this," Kara declared, her voice reflecting the collective determination of the group. As they finalized their preparations, the The power of unity became their driving force. The native drums beat a steady rhythm, echoing their determination to succeed. The sight of the sanctuary's intricate designs, illuminated by the soft glow of evening light, reminded them of what they were fighting to protect. The team stood ready, their hearts and minds aligned with their mission. They were prepared to face whatever challenges lay ahead, their unity and preparation the key to their success. The infiltration of the Slaneth Command Center began with a silent, coordinated effort. The team's stealth and strategy were executed with precision, their movements synchronized and efficient. The cold, clinical smell of the command center and the harsh, glaring lights heightened their sense of urgency. As they navigated the labyrinthine corridors, they encountered resistance. The sound of alarms and automated defenses activating filled the air, but the team adapted quickly. Their quick thinking and ability to overcome unexpected obstacles showcased their preparedness and resilience. Using the Tuan artifact, they bypassed a critical security checkpoint. The artifact hummed with energy as it deactivated the defenses, allowing them to move forward. Each member of the team took on specific tasks, splitting up to execute the plan with precision. John faced a moral dilemma when ordered to sabotage a vital system. The potential collateral damage weighed heavily on him, but he knew it was necessary to disrupt the Slaneth's operations. His tactical acumen was tested as he made the difficult decision, balancing the risks and rewards. In the heart of the command center, they confronted a high-ranking Slaneth officer. The tension was palpable as they engaged in a dramatic encounter, the stakes higher than ever. Queen Mirabel's strategic insight and leadership shone through as she directed the team, her determination unwavering. The team set explosive charges throughout the facility, their actions carefully timed and coordinated. The smooth, metallic surfaces of Slaneth technology gleamed under the harsh lights, a stark reminder of the enemy's power. The taste of adrenaline and fear mingled as they moved through the command center, their mission nearing its climax. "We can't afford any mistakes," John reminded them, his voice steady despite the tension. The team's unity and resolve were tested as they worked together to complete their tasks. "This is our chance to end this," Queen Mirabel said, her voice filled with conviction. The team prepared for extraction, their mission accomplished, but the final showdown still ahead. "I've got your back, John," Kara said, her voice a steady reassurance amidst the chaos. The team regrouped, ready to face the consequences of their actions. The potential fallout from their mission loomed large, but their courage and the price of freedom drove them forward. The team successfully set the charges and prepared to leave, their unity and determination their greatest strengths. As they exited the command center, the sound of explosions echoed behind them. The building trembled and began to collapse, the team's actions having a profound impact on the Slaneth's operations. The cold, clinical environment gave way to chaos and destruction, a testament to their success. The team moved swiftly, their hearts pounding with the thrill of victory and the weight of the challenges still to come. Their mission had brought them this far, and their resolve would carry them through the final confrontation. The charges detonated, sending shockwaves through the Slaneth command center. Alarms blared as explosions rocked the structure, causing walls to collapse and floors to crack. Chaos erupted, with Slaneth soldiers scrambling to respond. Amid the pandemonium, John and his team fought their way towards the extraction point. The air was thick with smoke and the acrid smell of burning metal. The deafening sound of explosions and collapsing structures reverberated through the command center. John led the team, his heart pounding with urgency. Each step was a battle as they engaged Slaneth forces, their path to freedom obstructed by overwhelming opposition. They reached a central chamber where the Slaneth leader awaited. The leader's cold eyes gleamed with malice as he confronted the intruders. "You will never defeat us," he sneered, drawing his weapon. John stepped forward, his face set with determination. "We'll see about that," he replied, his voice unwavering. The two clashed in a fierce duel, their movements swift and precise. The taste of dust and debris filled the air as they fought, each blow resonating with the weight of their struggle. Queen Mirabel and Kara faced their own battles, confronting Slaneth soldiers with unwavering resolve. Mirabel's wisdom and strength guided her, her movements graceful yet powerful. Kara's loyalty and determination fueled her, each strike a testament to her courage. As the battle raged, the team secured vital intelligence about the Slaneth's next move. The discovery added urgency to their mission, the need to escape and relay the information paramount. They fought their way to the extraction point, the feel of intense heat and shaking ground spurring them on. In a final confrontation, John faced the Slaneth leader alone. The leader revealed a devastating secret, a plan that threatened the entire resistance. John's heart raced, but his resolve never wavered. With a final, decisive blow, he defeated the leader, securing a hard-won victory. "We've done it," John breathed, his voice a mix of relief and determination. The team regrouped, the taste of victory mingling with the dust and debris in the air. As they made their daring escape, the command center began to collapse around them. The sight of destruction and desperate battles filled their vision, the consequences of their actions stark and undeniable. Yet, amidst the chaos, their unity and resolve shone through. They emerged into the open, their mission accomplished. The Slaneth leader was defeated, and vital intelligence was in their hands. The team's unity had been tested, their courage proven. The next steps in their journey lay ahead, the fight against the Slaneth far from over. The team regrouped at a temporary base, assessing the damage and their next steps. The solemn, quiet atmosphere was a stark contrast to the chaos they had just endured. Queen Mirabel addressed her people, her voice a beacon of hope and resilience. "We have faced great challenges, but we are not defeated. This is just the beginning," she declared, her words inspiring those around her. The scent of incense and flowers filled the air, a solemn reminder of the fallen. John reflected on their mission, his thoughts heavy with the losses they had endured. His commitment to the cause had only strengthened, his determination to honor the fallen unwavering. He found solace in the simple, nourishing food shared among the team, a moment of peace in the midst of turmoil. Kara revealed the significance of the artifact they had discovered, its potential uses in their continued fight against the Slaneth. The revelation added a new dimension to their plans, their strategy evolving with each new piece of information. A memorial ceremony was held to honor the fallen, the feel of the cool evening breeze a poignant reminder of their sacrifices. The team stood together, their faces determined, ready for the next fight. "We'll fight until the end," John vowed, his voice echoing the resolve of his comrades. As they planned the next phase of their mission, the bonds within the team grew stronger. Queen Mirabel's leadership and Kara's newfound purpose and confidence were guiding lights. The ongoing struggle against the Slaneth would be long and arduous, but their unity and determination gave them hope. "We're stronger together," Kara said, her voice filled with conviction. The team nodded in agreement, their resolve unbroken. The base, though temporary, was a sanctuary for their plans and reflections. The sight of determined faces and the sound of strategic discussions filled the air. The team's commitment to their cause was unwavering, their path forward clear. The story ended with a message of hope and resilience. The team's resolve to continue the fight and honor their fallen comrades was unwavering. The ongoing struggle against the Slaneth loomed large, but with their unity and determination, they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead.